are listening and watching to a very special podcast. Here we have more on Marina and Lear. Enjoy. Marina and the others managed to head out. Then they saw that the door was locked, but they managed to break it down thanks to Mitsuba's cursed gear. With a little help, that is. And of course, Maggie's powers as well, cutting down the bounds. But what they saw was Barrere, Yu, and Kimizuki being tortured by Rosemary's powers. But soon they managed to break free from all of this. And that's when Barrere had a mental breakdown, using her telekinesis to throw Pansy right out the window. Mitsuba heard a crack and a plop. Mitsuba couldn't believe it. You killed her. You actually killed her. How could you? She's alive, Barrere said. Look out the window. Mitsuba was confused. What? Look out the frickin' window! Barrere screamed. Shinoa placed her hands up. Okay. We'll check. Shinoa beckoned Mitsuba, and Mitsuba followed. They all looked out, and they were shocked to see Rosemary indeed could see that her sister was alive. Pansy was alive. What? No! That can't be! That's impossible! Nobody could survive a fall like that! Accelerating healing. And telekinesis. Shinoa said. What? What are you talking about? I think I heard of this before. That's when Barrere was screaming at Rosemary, telling her to not get inside anybody else's head, and named all of the squad members, some of them such as Mitsuba's name. Hearing Barrere say her name made Mitsuba gasp with shock. She put her hand over her heart. You think you can just go and mess with my life? I got news for you, Rosemary. I'm coming after you. You let Ophelia know I'm coming after her and all of you. You can pass that along to your mother. Rosemary and the others managed to escape when the Japanese Imperial Army was interfering. But thanks to Katrina managed to distract them. The Shinoa squad, Barrere and the others, including Mika, who arrived with Chloe beside him, they all followed Katrina. Katrina managed to help them. However, she talked of her own delusional ideas. But they seemed meaningful. It wasn't until after a few heartfelt speeches between Barrere and Katrina, and their little goodbye for now, it wasn't until the Japanese Imperial Army came in and tried to apprehend the Shinoa squad, Mitsuba could feel her arms wrapped around her. Hey, what are you doing to me? Ow, that hurt. Let me go. Get off her, senor. Leave her be. But Katrina's voice rang out. She was nowhere in sight, but her voice could be heard. It's not them. They had nothing to do with it. I'm the one you want. I'm the one. Take me. I'm right here. The others managed to break free as they went towards the side. As Katrina rose up and used her telekinesis to push the soldiers back, she was up in the air and she shouted, Can you hear me, Moon Demon Company? I am Katrina Salvatore. Right onto the screen, the Shinoa squad could see 3 familiar teenagers carrying the unconscious body. The one who is still alive but was in prison was none other than the queen, the vampire queen. Mitsuba couldn't believe it. Marina said, "Don't ever underestimate any of us." They got the vampire queen cruel. Whoa. How did they... Katrina managed to make her escape. Barrera and the others watched her go as they hurried away too. But getting back, Mitsuba and the others managed to learn a shocking secret. It turns out Marina and her friends were agents of Evermore. Showing off the badges, Marina said, "And here you thought we were just a bunch of rookies. No, we've done this job plenty of times." Mitsuba couldn't believe it. Agents, huh? Agents and also angels? Si, señorita. Don't worry, I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. I got some really good friends of mine that can help you. Gee, thanks. That makes me actually pretty happy. So, would you like to come with? Yeah. I love to, Mitsuba said with a genuine smile. Good. You're going to like it, I promise you. So, they headed back. But they weren't at the corporation as presented. So Marina and Mitsuba had to get back. However, infestations were coming, but luckily Marina and her gang came along. Mitsuba wasn't too overly pleased with Ichiya and the rest of the Trimans, but she begged to differ. Marina thought about Mitsuba and her sister and decided maybe, just maybe, there could be still a little glimmer of hope. Maybe to convince her. That's when Marina scanned her eyes around as Mitsuba gave out some introductions to herself. Marina could have sworn she saw a woman with slick black hair, and she was walking away. However, Marina managed to recognize her. Was that Beauty? She whispered. Mitsuba was walking alongside Marina. Hey, where are we going? I want you to meet my mama. She's around here. Come, I assure you, she'll be most pleased to meet you. Marina walked up the steps and Mitsuba followed. Marina opened the door and called out, "Mama, I'm home." Her mother responded back in Spanish with a few bits of English. She said in Spanish, which was translated, "Hello, hello, welcome home." And in English she said, "You're just in time." Oh, delicious. I can smell that wonderful bread. Smells good. Yes, I am making a whole feast. It's going to be great. You're going to love it. Marina's mother said, "All of this for me?" "No, silly, I'm not going to let you eat this all by yourself. We're going to have guests too. We're going to have preparations and we are going to take all of this food to somewhere nice." "Really? Where are we going? Is it that time?" "Yes, it is." "Oh, what? What are you guys talking about?" "Oh, I guess I never told you about my culture or anything. But today's month is Day of the Dead. Or, that's where we go and honor those that have passed away in remembrance." "I never heard of a day like that. Well, you're new, and this is going to be a perfect chance. I promise you, it's not going to be terrible. Remembering those that have been gone. It's going to be a wonderful treat. I like that. And I also have some very special guests. Holland and Gloria? Yes. And somebody else is coming too. Here, miss. Maybe I can help. No, señorita, it's fine. Everything is just fine. No, really. Are you sure? Yeah. Well, I'm not much of a good cook. That's why I'm here. I'll teach you. Thank you. And so Mitsuba thought maybe these people were a bit overly fun. Some of them were just out of character for her status. But she thought maybe she could give them a chance. And she will. Well, that's it for now, but don't worry, we got more coming your way. I'm Captain Donovan. I'll see you next time. Bye.